That light is bright. What is up, y'all? Tuesday night, Talkin Tigers on Wednesday for the summer. We are live. Tonight's guest, second team preseason All MAC, outside linebacker Keionte Newson. Newson will be our guest tonight. Me and him go way back. Of course, man, that light's bright. That light's bright, but that glare is so bad. Shit. Let's see what's up. Get your ass. Take your bait, bruh.
Hey, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I got some backup earpods in. I left mine somewhere. So
Yeah. So the boy Keionte Newson is in here. Send the request, or actually it'll let me. It'll invite you, Key. What's up, Key? What's up, bro?
What's up?
Man, good to have you. Of course, nobody but us in here right now. TikTok's algorithm takes a while sometimes to push the lives out. But man, it's the first time I talked to you in like 5 years, bro. You good? How
Been
the
a
body
minute.
feeling?
It's been a minute. How you doing?
Man, we thought. I mean, you see where we talking at. So I mean, I'm trying to do something out here.
Oh yeah, you getting it going. You getting it going. That's all you need.
Man, I'm telling you, this is my boy Tiger Bait. He lives right basically in the same town as Nichols State.
Okay.
what's
Yeah.
going on, man?
What's up with you? How you doing?
All right.
That's down there in Louisiana, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
About
Yep.
45 minutes from New Orleans.
All right, bet. I had a couple teammates. They from Louisiana. One from New Orleans. Well, two from New Orleans and one from Baton Rouge. And they all gone now, but they were here a couple years ago. Missed them guys.
That MAC championship team you was on was good.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
see, people forget about that, bro. Like,
Yeah, that team was loaded.
It is, bro.
That team.
What's up, my boy Zach in the comments? Zach, do the thing with the lights, bro. Help the algorithm out with us. Man, I've been posting about it. Trying to get folks in here. I'm excited, bro, because it gives us an opportunity to interview you. It gives you an opportunity to grow your brand out here. I over the weekend I went to Nashville, went to Cincinnati after that, and but in Nashville I went to a networking event. Got to meet one of the senior vice presidents of the Tennessee Titans, and I sat front row because I was the blue collar guy in there with a bunch of people with degrees, bro. So I sat up there. I asked him a question, and he was like, one of the two biggest takeaways I say from that were like he mentioned Dabo Sweeney being a coffee guy when he first got into coaching,
Yep.
but he was the best daggum coffee guy in the country. So I mean, and he also said you never know who's watching. And that's the truthful thing because God's always watching, waiting to see what we do, waiting to see the decisions we make. But in terms of like executives and stuff, you never know.
You
But
never know. Oh yeah, I had a couple coaches that like one of my coaches. His name Big Hall. He worked at Amazon, and he said the same thing. Like I'm gonna be the best Amazon worker. You know what I'm saying? He working his way up, doing that. When you attack everything like that, that make life easier. You know what I'm saying? So I try to live like that as well.
give a little backstory, I guess, before I get into our questions when we're trying to let the algorithm do his thing. For those of y'all that do not know, I met Keionte my junior year of high school, I believe it was. So 2017, 2018. He was real good friends. I don't know if you and Aiden are still tight now. I don't know if you still keep up.
I ain't talked to him in a minute.
He followed the page, so I hit up a couple guys you played at Brighton with. I was like, look, Keionte gonna be on my program tomorrow night. Slide through, and the boy bet Aiden followed the page, but he was real tight with a guy named Aiden and his wife, his mama Miss Judy, and my grandmother knew them because our boy Aiden's grandfather a Vietnam vet. So I met Keionte. scraggly little wide receiver from man, country is well, you ain't that country, but man was goofy as hell in high school. So, it's
Yeah.
it's cool, bro, to see you doing your thing, like, and I'm not trying to like I'm put the energy out there for you. But if you make it to the league, bro, and Dalton Rushing is in the big leagues next year, there is two guys that played at Brighton High School playing on the highest level of professional sports at the same damn time, bro. If
Yes.
that shit, if that happens, bro, I know you got a whole max season to tear up. You got to tear up a whole max schedule, bro. But if that happens, I don't think maybe you do realize like that
That would be big.
that would be one of the coolest things ever. Because I graduated with the man, and he now the top prospect in the Dodgers organization, and you've
Yeah,
been
and he's been going crazy. I follow his mom on Twitter, Miss Melissa. I follow her on Twitter. Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. You got I saw your Instagram story, bro. I was rolling. When you got voted second team, bro. That shit had me rolling, bro. Like,
So mad because I'm mad because I didn't even make a team last year. Like I didn't even make fourth team, and then like get a slip of paper or any type of recognition, and then it's to get second team for that. I appreciate it, but it's you know what I'm saying. Nobody wake up to be second place and nothing. So
exactly. I mean, what Ricky Bobby say? If you ain't first, you last. So like,
you last.
who did you voted first team? Do you know?
In this one specifically, no, I didn't even look at it. And then this is all the preseason stuff. I don't even too much care for it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see when the lights come on early September.
All right, I get we're rolling into some questions that I've got, man. I got technically 8 little questions for you, and I don't know how many my boy Tiger Bass got, but we've seen you the last couple of years. You've gotten legit PT play in SEC stadiums against SEC competition. The highlight that I posted, announcing that you were coming on was the force. I guess it don't count as a force. I don't know if it counts statistically or not as a forced fumble
Yeah,
because Georgia recovered it, but
I still
you
get
did
that
force that
stat.
fumble, bro. I had to look. Oh shit, he actually coming. So you went to drop back and had to like helmet to the ball, bro. Forced it out. So like, how has playing against SEC competition helped you elevate your game, or like help you? What has it done to help your game? I guess is the question.
When we play teams like that, they usually play faster than what we see in the MAC. Like Tennessee tempoed the mess out of us, and Georgia ended up doing the same thing. But the size and the speed of those guys just makes everything else slow down. And having those games early on in the season, I feel like when you get those growing pains early and you see those mistakes early, it's good to capitalize off that. And it's like great learning experience.
Bro, you ain't gonna lie, that Tennessee game was rough for you, bro.
Yeah.
There was a couple. There's a couple. All right, key on the field, key on the field. Oh, never mind, I got to delete that one.
Yep.
But you learn from that, bro. Like,
Yeah, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready then. I thought I was. I wasn't ready then. Yeah.
and then that Georgia game, that wasn't the only play you made in the Georgia game, though. Like, if you look at your numbers, I looked at them throughout the season. I was keeping up with you week by week, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I rock with the boy. I'm always root for you, dog. Like, the numbers you was putting up in back-to-back weeks a little bit, multiple tackles for losses, like, was that scoop and score this past year against Indiana State?
Yeah.
See, got to scoop and score. All right. That's my first question. Tiger Bay, you want to ask the next one, brother?
Yeah, I just got my first question is so being from a school in the MAC, going up to play a SEC school like Georgia, what is the mindset going into that game?
My mindset is I wake up to work, and I don't wake up to work to come in second place. Like I said earlier, they bleed like us. They put on their pads just like us. They tie their cleats up just like us. They use the restroom just like us. They are human beings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got better facilities. They got more money coming in and all that. But I'm not waking up to lose. And that's why I try to get the young guys and the rest of the guys to understand, like, we're not waking up at 6 o'clock all year round to just roll over in these games. So my mindset is to go in there and win, and whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, yeah.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Tiger Bay, man, this guy right here. I'm trying to let the conversation flow, but I got some damn good questions, bro. Like, I was thinking like a real journalist. This the last couple of days, bro. I was like, and I guess I wrote my questions down in my notes, but I'm gonna go with this one, bro. Okay, we've talked about the difference in the game speed in the MAC and the SEC, right? But like, what y'all's NIL deal? I guess it's not technically NIL deal anymore, but like, what is the financial side of being one of the better players at your position in the MAC? Like, what is it for you, bro? Like, what's NIL look like?
I'm being compensated well. You know,
Okay,
we had some guys leave, and you know what I'm saying. I didn't think about leaving, but the opportunity it was there. I could have left, and with the season I had, you know what I'm saying. I could have went to ain't no telling where and got all the NIL and all that, but with taking on a new leadership role and being the guy on the team and just like being who I am, like when I see the donors and all that, just like walking around with a smile on my face all the time. So just like being a good person and all that stuff, it's helped out in the long run. So yeah, I'm being compensated well.
good, good. Glad the boy's getting taken care of, bro. Tiger Bay, what's your next question, bro?
Well, he had explained it earlier, but because I had another question that was to be like the speed of the game compared to playing in the MAC against SEC competition. How big of a difference in speed there is from that level of play?
Really, like player to player, there's not really a difference. So I'll say in the trenches, like the trenches is what sets the tone.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying, like that's what makes the G5 and the P5 those games get so lopsided because once you lose in the trenches, it's not really too much you can do. But in the skill positions, like, and I've always had this thought in the skill positions, like you're gonna have ballers everywhere. Like Toledo always has explosive guys and guys that can score and they've done it against some of these bigger schools and almost beat them. So it's like in a skill position, there's like not too much of a speed or strength difference, but in the trenches it is. I would say like the real like speed, actual thing I meant with speed is like the tempo that the offense is going and how the defense is playing and stuff like that. Like they play faster than we play in the MAC. In the MAC, it's more we're gonna slow roll you and see how tough you are. In those games when we play in the SEC, like they be trying to like let's get them out of here. Like so they try to, you know what I'm saying, run the score up a little quicker so they moving a little faster and a little bit more urgency.
Right, right, right. And I imagine, yeah, like when you're going from a smaller school to play in the SEC schools, I imagine, um, the smaller schools' defensive line wears down quicker.
Yeah, and then
Because of
depth and just as like if you have
right, right.
injuries and stuff like that, yeah, that can always play a factor as well.
Who do y'all play out of the SEC this year, Keionte?
We got Vandy this year.
Oh, that's right. Oh, wait,
Oh, that's
that's
gonna be a
that's
win.
the game I already bought my ticket for when it
Oh
was
yeah.
$20 in the seventh row, and I was
Oh
like, "Let's go."
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
That'll be we can get that done. We most definitely can get that done. I actually was watching film on them today because the way I've been watching it through the summer is like since we played Vandy is our last out of conference game, and since it's so early in the summer, we ain't even like close to camp yet. I'll watch Vandy and then Miami. Wait, no, Vandy, James Madison, Miami, and then Missouri State
ooh, y'all
right
got
before.
James Madison on the schedule next year.
Oh yeah,
Didn't they get Sloan from Liberty?
I have no idea.
It Tiger Bait. Look me up to make sure I'm right or wrong here. I'm pretty sure they got the quarterback transfer from Liberty or some situation because I'm trying to do my
I know
first
Darius
ever.
left for sure though. I know he left.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm trying to do my first ever film breakdown and like look at some CJ Daniels, the wide receiver that transferred in from Liberty to LSU. I made it through three quarters of the Conference USA Championship game from last year.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna give too much detail because this is your interview, but like, bro, I like dude's hands so far. From what I'm seeing, like, I wanna watch as many offensive snaps of Liberty as I can because that offense that they run is fun. I
Yeah.
bet not for you, especially your position at outside linebacker, the way that Liberty runs a combination of shotgun, slow tempo,
Hmm.
but no huddle, fast like RPO stuff. Like you don't know what's coming as a linebacker. I assume. Like,
Yeah, but the fun thing with that is I can play around with my alignment and if we running, you know what I'm saying, we got some good calls, I can disguise what I'm doing and moving around a lot. So like that's something I've been working on like these past couple seasons. Like since I move around in different positions, like I'll be in the boundary, or I'll be on the line of scrimmage, or I'll be outside in the outside linebacker position. I'll move around before the ball snapping in. I can make the quarterback slow his reads down, and then that's, you know what I'm saying, that always helps if a D line's on that piece of cues.
Man, it starts and it ends in the trenches, like you
Oh, yeah.
said,
Oh,
against
yeah.
SEC teams. And that's a good thing you mentioned. Your flexibility on defense, because that leads me into one of the bigger questions I have, and maybe it's a straightforward answer for you. But for those that do not know, I thought this mother lover was gonna go D1 at wide receiver. Okay, because I remember a game fall of 2018 when my senior year was, because I'm a 2019 grad. This mother lover had 4 touchdowns in one game in front of all of us. I was like, all right, let me just go and befriend the guy that's going to be the 5-star wide receiver. Let me go on and just, because his quarterback at the time, we love Nick. His mom was one of the best English teachers in the country. We love Miss Johnson. She's not a principal. I don't know if you know that, but autism. But no, Nick ended up walking on at Memphis for a little bit, I think. But how'd you get to linebacker, bro? You transferred to Blackman, still played wide receiver, but you started playing on the defensive ball. So what led to the position change, bro?
So really what happened, so I was already hearing it while I was at Brighton, while I was playing receiver and some of the little DB, because of my frame and how big I was and the way I moved. They're like, yeah, you could be a good receiver, but if we put you at linebacker and you add weight and still move how you move, you will be a great linebacker at the end of the day. Like at the end of your career, you'll have a good linebacker career. You could be one of the better hybrid linebackers to play the game if you do it the right way. And you know what I'm saying? When I transferred to Blackman, I started to actually play in the box and start rushing the passer and do all that stuff. And it was really natural. And I felt like the game was slower in the box instead of being out there on the island playing corner. And because you got to deal with those linemen and all that stuff. And I used like my offensive moves a little bit sometimes. Like I'll catch myself dipping my shoulder, like I'm a receiver, getting off a pressure release and stuff like that to slip some of these blocks. So I still use some of my technique from offense, but it really was just like the coaching. I had some good coaches when I always had good coaches, but when I transferred to Blackman, I really had some good coaches, and they always looked out for me. And I feel like if they were really pushing for me to be a linebacker, and everybody, like all these scouts, as soon as I transferred, I probably got like 11 offers, like small FCS
I
offers.
looked at it, bro.
Yeah, I got a lot quick. So they were all telling me like, you can be a great linebacker, and I was like, so if these college coaches telling me this, then I probably should buy in, and I bought in, and it worked out. So.
Man, we're not gonna get into why you left, because I mean, because the reason we was talking. Never mind. I'm not even going. I'm not going. I was sad to see the man go, and I had graduated, and I was sad to see the man go, because and that's why every football season you catch me and Keionte communicating on social media, and I'm like, when you gonna play wide receiver, dog? Like when's your game? They gonna use you like in some hybrid, like jet sweepy, like, bro, it's the MAC. All you got to do is get to the edge now. Like, no disrespect to the MAC defenses, because you are a second team preseason all conference linebacker. You get to the edge, it's over with, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I joke around with my coach a lot. Like he knows, like I played a lot of offense, and he talked about it a lot when I was a freshman, my versatility and everything to play all these different positions. But I just been, you know what I'm saying, you gotta lock in on your side, and we got some pieces. We had some pieces since I've been here, but I'm trying to get in this kick return game. I'm trying to get in this competition, and I'm telling like I told him I got a whole highlight film of straight kick returns. Like I got the film. We can do that. I can do it. So
literally, bro.
I'm trying to get that done, and you know what I'm saying? If I can get that done and they see what I can do in a little bit, maybe I will get like, a little red zone package or something like that.
That help you get drafted too, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
With a person like you, bro, like let's keep it about the MAC and that, but like, I'm just excited to see you make it, bro. Like, and that's why I wanted to give you the opportunity, no matter how many people, like few people's in here, because people be bullshitting on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, I appreciate you coming on, bro, because this isn't the big show yet. One day it will be.
Oh yeah.
And when I have you on and we got 20,000 people in this joint, it's gonna be a way
We're
different
gonna talk about
situation.
how it wasn't 20,000 in here before.
Man,
Oh yeah,
I'm telling you, like
yeah,
we get put through things, good or bad, like for reasons, bro. Like
most
God be
definitely.
testing us, bro. Like, and okay, I'll get into my next topic. I want to talk about this fella right here. Okay, you maybe know where I'm going with this. Okay, let's talk about this gentleman right here. Your quarterback at Blackman is playing for a College World Series, bro. How do you feel about your quarterback, bro? Like
That's my
playing
dog,
crazy.
man.
Is
That's
that
my
Drew Beam?
dog, man.
Yeah, Drew
Beamer.
Beam was his quarterback at Blackman.
Beamer, Drew Beamer, yes sir. He's been a dog ever since I met, and I was really, you know what I'm saying. I went up there and I met his family, and I fell in love with his family. Just a bunch of great people, and that dude's awesome. His work ethic is outstanding and is unmatched, and he's getting everything he's worked for, and I'm so proud of him, man, because he helped me out so much, and you know what I'm saying. He was great for me while I was there. That was
Yeah.
I was so upset. I'm like, man, you could have been a great quarterback, bro. You can't you could have been
Literally.
great, but he doing his damn thing. So yeah, he can do it.
Man, he pitched against us. I, I don't know where your allegiance lied before you. I remember you and the boy talking about, me and you talking about LSU back in the day, but I don't know where your college allegiance really lied before. At this point, I don't remember because it has been so long. But dude, I remember when he pitched against LSU last year in the College World Series, and I was like, that was Keionte's quarterback every time, bro.
I,
Every
I
time.
I love to see it, man, and it's awesome. Like when I went to Blackman, bro, it was when I got around. It was athletes everywhere. Like my best friend plays softball. She just graduated from Florida State, and she
That's who you be posting. Okay, you met her
yeah.
at Ball State. Okay,
Oh
no, in
yeah,
Blackman. My bad.
she's so cool, and just to be around people that do stuff like that, it was good to just like be in an area where everybody just wanted all their goals and aspirations to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I respect the transfer, bro. Like, you had to do what you had to do. It put you in a better position. Not that the Memphis area is not loaded with talent. Not that there wasn't a professional athlete, number one prospect in an organization in the same hallways as him at the same time. But
Hmm.
it was one guy, and he's a generational, like once every. They don't. It doesn't happen in baseball where we're from. Guys go play D1 ball, like a guy named Charles Mosley played at UT Knox. He pissed that away with DUIs, but he could have been really good too. Nick Saban the dude was so good. Nick Saban came to our little small ass town outside of
Yeah,
Memphis. That's how good dude was.
yeah, he did. When
Man,
we were
I was in
early.
eighth grade when that
I
happened,
was
bro.
about to say I was like in sixth, seventh grade when he came.
Man, it's been 5 years, okay, bro. So like since I seen you in person, of course, the week that y'all play is the week after I'm gonna have just been in Nashville for the weekend. So like I'm gonna do my damnedest to make it up there for that game. But that seminar I went up to came with a ticket to the Titans Colts game
Oh yeah.
in Nashville. So then of course I had to buy my fiance one as well, bro. I'm getting married next year, bro, and that's why I want
Oh
to talk
yeah.
about stuff like. Okay, so last time we seen each other was spring 2019, probably.
Hmm.
I'm 23, engaged, living on doing my thing right, and you playing college ball. What is the biggest difference you would say, like, in you as a person that I last met in person in 5 years ago, bro?
You know what I'm saying? I was going through a lot at that time, but I've continued to go through a lot. But I feel like I've just like matured. I'm still, goofy Keionte. Like when it come down to it, I'm still me. But at the end of the day, I feel like I've matured a lot, and I just grew up a little bit, and that's really ain't too much different though. I'm still me.
Man, see,
Yeah.
that's what people respect about me, bro. It's like I'm doing my thing. Like you got to be you because the genuineism of people doesn't exist nowadays, bro. Like people just in today's society they too caught up in the wrong stuff, and I do it myself a lot of times. It's a lot easier to say it on this live right now and getting out there in the situation, but like, damn, look at me doing what you always do. But man, it's cool,
Yeah.
bro. Like I like this little TikTok community. I started going live with Alabama fans. I don't know if you caught the Jalen Collins interview or not, but
Posting about it, and I ain't get to catch it though.
yeah, we he stayed. He went to Olive Branch. He was actually at Olive Branch at the same time as one of my brother and sister in laws was.
Mm.
Like we interviewed Jalen, and it kind of was messing up because he came in like an hour into a live, and I was about to wrap up, and he joined. So he talked to us for an hour. But we got into some good ball talking with Jalen, and I think it's cool, bro. I don't know how the NIL and name, image, and like anything related to that, relative to me helping you get any of that would work. But like, bro, I'd love to push your merch and like I said, when we communicate, off live and stuff, I'd love to link it in my bio, figure out how, because I do get profile views, and as this Talkin Tigers live continues, we're gonna get into LSU transfer portal and stuff like that in a little bit because there's still some baseball news coming out.
Oh yeah.
But bro, I want to be able to link your shit, bro, because profile views, bro, they come to you. I don't even want nothing out of it. I just want to see a dog eat, bro. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, and that's funny that you said something because there's a little merchandise thing going on up here for like the sports apparel. Just hit me up right before we got on live, so I ain't got to read it yet, but I'm gonna look at it. It was in my Instagram DM, so I'm gonna look at it.
Ooh. Let me make sure I got a couple mindset questions for you, okay? It's middle of June. You talked about your work that, how you work, how hard you put in, the effort you're putting in to really grow as a linebacker, grow as a leader of the team, and grow as an example in the community, right? What's your mindset right now? When's your first game? End of July, beginning of August?
See, like with that, I really don't even know the schedule for real. I know what games we play. I know who we play. I just don't know when. Like, I worry about stuff in the present. Like, my mindset is, excuse me, I'm gonna take everything one step at a time, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna handle all the business until it lead up to it. I'm gonna worry about that when it gets here, and that's really just that's why I've been trying to live my life. Just like take everything one step at a time and just go day by day and just flow with the wind.
That's good, bro. That's good. Talk about you. Got any more questions? I got a couple of Ball State related questions to ask you.
I mean, I had some questions, but you answered. You actually asked them. I was gonna ask them why the switch to from wide receiver to linebacker. But no, with some other schools who offered you out of high school, and whenever you went to Ball State, you went there as a wide receiver, or
So when I got the Ball State, I already knew I was playing defense, but I thought it was going to be a different position, like more of a safety linebacker hybrid. But I fell into more of the linebacker side because I think I probably grew a little bit when I got here. So and then my frame started to fill out my frame. And it's like, yeah, you'll be all right in the box. But as far as offers and stuff, when I transferred, I was originally committed to around this time before my senior year. I committed to UTSA, and I ended up that's the University of Texas San Antonio. Nobody knows, and I decommitted there. I want to say in December because they fired their whole staff. They didn't have a good season, so they wiped their whole staff, and then they ended up picking Arkansas staff up basically, and I just didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have a relationship with those coaches and didn't really talk to them. So I felt like the best thing for me was to decommit. But previous to me committing to them, I had, as far as FBS offers, it was just UTSA and the Air Force Academy. And I had a couple preferred walk-ons, but I don't even want to talk about that because that made me upset. But I had a lot of FCS, I had Austin P, ETSU, SEMO, UT Martin, schools like that.
Hey, you did have another school, Eastern Michigan, offered you. They are in the same conference as y'all, right? They are in the MAC, aren't they?
That was kind of later on after I had already done all my dues and that stuff. But I took a lot of visits and everything, but most people didn't really pull the trigger because it was what are you going to play when you come up here? And I didn't really have an answer for too many people.
Because you ain't know. I mean,
yeah, I was just wherever you put me, I'm gonna try my damnedest to be the best me I can be.
I'm excited, bro. I think your defense got a little messed over last year. I think y'all were better, bro. By the numbers, you're never gonna throw a teammate under the bus, and that's a good thing. What a leader do. But man, your offense was ass last year. Y'all was playing good. And speaking of the Ball State offense being trashed in 2023, give me a player on the offensive side of the ball that people don't know about, and give me a player, one of your defensive teammates, bro. Give me 2 players from Ball State we need to look out for in 2024 besides
All right.
yourself.
On the offensive side of the ball, I got 2 players.
Okay.
And it's the young quarterback that played last year against Georgia and Kentucky. Like, we threw him in the fire. He was 17, 18 years old, playing against the number 1 team in the country. So Caden Simmons, the number 3 at quarterback, and we got a receiver, Justin Bowick from Eastern Illinois, D1 FCS school, big dude, 6'5", run route smooth, sitting down, in and out of his cuts good. And that's on the offensive side of the ball. And then on the defensive side of the ball, we got a lot in the transfer portal for the D-line. So I'm loving that. I ain't going to really talk about that. I'm going to talk about one of my good friends and my soon-to-be roommates, Ty Baldwin. He plays corner. He got good snaps last year, and he put great plays on film. So I'm excited to see him this year.
All right. So you said quarterback number 3.
Caden Samaza.
Caden Samazi.
Yeah. He's from California, so that was kind of new for us. He got a little swag. He got a little swag, a little West Coast swag to him. So I'm excited to see him ball out this year.
Bro, how do you feel about that Ball State winner, bro? Because you're in Indiana, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Cold.
Kind of where in Indiana? Like
I want
somewhere.
Like kind of middle southern, kind of like southernish.
Okay.
Southern Indiana, kind of. Yeah.
I've seen your social media posts, bro. It looks like I'm grateful that I got the 1,000-degree.
Oh yeah.
Cause bro, like, I mean, you grew up down here. So how was that, bro? Like, how was the weather changed? Your southern ass up there that first winter.
I'm still not used to it, man. Like, it was cold 2 weeks ago. It was 40 degrees 2 weeks ago, and I was like, man, this is ridiculous. It's June and it's still cold outside, but it snows all the time. And it's really not even how cold. It's the wind. The wind blows all the time. 17 degrees, except when you actually need the wind. When it's 12 o'clock out there on that field, you waiting on the breeze to come by, and it's just the sun just beaming on you. But I'll say the wind most definitely plays the biggest part with the weather up here.
Okay. All right. My brain's, it's actually starting to work now. So, your dog, bro. I love your dog posts. She always, highlights of my day. I checked the story, bro. The dogs. How did you end up with this dog, bro?
That's funny. So I'm good friends with a gymnast. She was a gymnast. She was a little older than I was. She's like a GA for them now. Her name's Lauren, and she ended up going to I didn't know you could do this, but if you go to like an animal shelter, you can like get like a puppy like play date or something like that, and basically have a free trial with a dog for, say you want to just test the dog out for a week, see how it acts and see how you like it, and really just have somebody there with you if you're going through something. And after that little week or so, you can decide that you want to keep the dog or not. But she randomly just gets the pit, and I'm like, why did you get a dog in the middle? You know what I'm saying? It's the middle of the school year. It's cold outside, and you got a dog, and you're about to be in season. Like, I don't understand why you got the dog. But I went over to her apartment. She told me to come over. I went over to her apartment. Me and the dog hit it off instantly. Like, she jumped in my hands, and we like salsa danced all the way back to her room. So that was cool. Yeah, we hit a little dance all the way back to her room, and that was fun. And like, she was just so cool and just so chill. She wasn't too much. Like, she was hyper. She wanted to play and all that. But it was fine. But she wasn't mean in medicine, like, you know what I'm saying, how the typical stereotypes of the pit bull terriers are. But the funny thing is, when I left around like 9:30 because I had to get up early the next morning. She called me like 5 times, and I'm ignoring it because, like, why are you? And it was like 12:30, 1 o'clock. I'm like, why are you calling me, man? I got to get up early. You have to get up earlier than I do. And then if you're calling me to do something, like, I was talking to somebody at the time, like, I don't want to do that with you, you know what I'm saying? So I finally pick up after like 6 calls, and she was like, oh my God, Keionte, will you please just come get the dog? Like, she's biting me, she won't go to sleep. And I was like, she really biting you? She FaceTimed me, and the dog's just like nudging her with their nose and like nibbling on her hoodie and stuff. And I was like, did you take her outside? When was the last time you took her outside? And she's like, she hasn't used the restroom since I got her, and she got her early. It was like, I went over there at like 11 in the morning, and she called me at 12 p.m. and it was like, dang, so the dog's probably eating and just like had water all day without going outside. She's like, yeah, I probably got to go outside. She's like, well, will you just handle this, please? Like, I have to get up early and I didn't want to deal with it. And I was like, yeah, all right. So I went and got the dog and brought her back to my apartment. You know what I'm saying? She was fine after we went to the restroom. She hopped up in the bed with me, went right to sleep. And then the next day, went to the workouts, came back, tried to make my apartment to where she couldn't do too much. And she was fine when I got back. And then I was waiting on my friend to get out of her practices and class and all that stuff to give the dog back. So I'm just hanging out with the dog and we just chilling, having fun. And then it just hit me. I was like, I'm not giving a dog back to her. And I told her, like, me and my roommates, we knew it was like, yeah, this dog, we're gonna keep the dog. And she was just so fun and loving. And we were bored around the house and we felt like that was gonna be something that we needed to do at the time. And she was cool with me keeping the dog, and we ended up going back to the little shelter or whatever and got her little paperwork and everything. Her name was Jelly Bean at first. Had to change that.
Yeah,
Had to
that's
change
cute,
that.
but she don't look like no jelly bean.
Yeah, don't look like no Jelly Bean. And then it's like when I try to say it in a, come here, Jelly Bean, it don't even sound right. So, you know.
We had a. Yes, you just kept her. How long you had her now? Like a year? Sometimes.
No, I've had her for 3 now. I got her in January of 2021.
Bro, that's when me and my fiance got together, bro. You had that dog in the same time that I dated a woman, been like, oh shit, I want to keep this one, propose, and now we're supposed to get married next May.
Oh yeah, and that's huge, man. Congratulations to you, bro. That's.
Thank you, bro. Like
it's a lot of bad love going on, and that's some good stuff you got going on, man.
We had to name our dog. Of course, we had a dog named Cash, and he unfortunately passed away due to unforeseen car circumstances. But my dark humor, okay, all that checking that people used to do to me, my humor be getting now. Now I'm funny, okay. All that bullshit was worth it because people in the workplace think I'm a. I ain't gonna lie, people that are not the same skin tone as me, bro, they're like, what is this wild ass white dude doing, bro? Every time they're like this wild ass white dude. Cause like I'm just me, bro. Like,
and that's when you authentic and it's not a facade. Yeah, that's what people love the most, man.
Bro, cause like it paid off a little bit. Cause bro, they call me skinny pimp where I work, and it's a lot better than what I've been called. So they were like, man, do you like us calling you skinny pimp? I was like, well, it's better than asshole or dumbass or something. So yeah, give me skinny pimp. But then, like,
oh yeah.
Then my girl goes on a bachelorette trip because we was just in a wedding a couple weeks ago. Last week, I think it was. Damn, it's been a long week. Any freaking way. So we're at the wedding reception trying to do pre-wedding stuff or whatever. She goes, hey, one of her friends goes, hey, skinny pimp. And I was just like, damn, bro. It sounds fine at work.
You got him.
But I'm standing there like, you're skinny pimp. And I have to look. I look, and then at the wedding, we're sitting there waiting, waiting our turn to get, wedding party photos. And girl I think it was the same chick that had said something to me before. She was like, is it country pimp or skinny pimp? I was like, it just depends on where I'm at, because like I go up there to the county, doing country guy shit in the bottoms or whatever, it's country pimp, then you get up here, it's skinny. I just.
Oh, look, we got a special guest.
Oh, look at her.
We got a special guest.
Oh, look at you, girlfriend. Maybe she's in the floor.
She getting a little antsy. I don't know what she want. She's so sassy. Get down.
Man, that face. She be having a drip though, bro. You got that dog.
Put her. I be putting her in all types of mess. I got her. I actually just bought her a new hoodie because she I think she got the last one stuck on a fence. Either that or she tore it up. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
It didn't look like no teeth marks in there, but Yeah, I got our new hoodie today. It was yellow, and it's like a duck. So you'll be seeing that soon. Yeah, a little
Okay,
duck.
okay. I'm trying to pick the way I have my green screen and stuff set up. I don't know if you'll be able to see Major, but I'm gonna put a picture of Major up on the screen. He's got an LSU jersey, but he's actually got the same family lineage as our other lab that we had. But this is Major. We named him after the
Oh,
Dolph song, bro, because my fiance was. I can't tell if she was joking or not, but she wanted to get like paper route or pre right here on her lip, and I was like, no, let's just name the dog after a Dolph song and call it a day. So this is Major,
oh yeah.
bro.
That's he looks so cute and energetic. He look like he a ball of energy.
But he not though, bro. Cause the lad we had at Cash, bro, dude was a crackhead, bro. Like literally, and like you talk about her being sassy with Cash, bro. I'd get on the Cash and he'd bark at me like, "Fuck you! I don't like that." Like,
Yep.
how dare you talk to me like that?
Yep.
Speak of my old lady. I mean this Keionte. We just talking about Cash and Meiji right now. See, fitting that the old lady rolls in as we talking about the dogs, bro.
Hey, how you doing?
Man, I told her I was like, when this man make it to the league, bro. Like I told her, let me be your agent. Double offer, bro. Get me out the blue collar struggle. I ain't giving you no Scott Boras deal, no $280 million guarantee, but you get paid, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You get paid. Good shit, man. I'm just hanging out, bro. Just is do you watch any other players around the country? I don't know how much time you have today, and I ain't. We've been here for 41
Yeah,
minutes already. Do you watch any guys?
I do. I watch a couple of linebackers in different conferences and stuff like that. But at the moment, right now, besides like as far as the current players, no, not really, because I was watching more of the guys that were playing. They got drafted last year, and I do. I keep up with the, what I'm saying, the people I think that would be good competition and all that stuff. So I watch the games, but as far as like during the season, I try to keep it on like focusing on the MAC players and what's going on with my schedule.
Man, bro, like, I mean, I don't have any really more questions. Like, I covered the position change, and the position change thing was a big thing for me that I want to talk about. I knew that your face would light up when I wanted to talk about Drew Beam. I was excited to see that because that's how you can tell this man cares about his teammates, man.
Oh yeah. It's like I've been surrounded by good people my whole life, and I was actually telling one of my friends how I met you and like how your grandmother helped me, and we had a good Christmas and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
Bro.
like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't forgot about you. I don't forget about the people that were good to me, man. So,
Man, I just want to see the boy eat, bro. Like at first it was on some selfish ass shit. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna keep it real. I was like, okay, athletes, coattails, but I was my boy Jamie in here. Jamie at Brighton High School alumni. You remember Jemiah Delaney at all?
yeah,
Yeah, it's her older
I know
brother.
her big brother. Yeah,
Yeah,
what's up with you, man?
it's cool that Jamie. Maybe Jamie will get in here and talk a little Tennessee ball in a minute, bro. And my boy RDT in here. RDT, that's the best linebacker in the MAC right here, brother. Should be first team. Like should have been first
Hey,
team. Will be first team. Gonna get drafted. This the homeboy. The guys are
so I got
filtering
a,
lives looking in.
I got one more question for sure. So, what is your personal goal for this season coming up?
My personal goal is to make sure I'm being the best leader I can be, and you know what I'm saying. I got some statistical goals like I want to have 30 more tackles than I had last year and limit some missed tackles that I had in open space. But at the end of the day, I just want to be the best leader that I can be and make sure that these guys are getting these experiences that I got to experience my freshman year and win a championship. Like that's like I'm just so focused on getting back to that feeling that we had my freshman year.
Man, they were MAC champions, ball game champions. But you look way different than just that picture, bro. Because like I was, looking to find the highlights, posts and stuff to promo. You look like a whole different person now, bro. You like it's wild, bro. Like it's the kind of stuff that makes you feel good, bro. Like seeing the hometown duty. I remember the way you looked when I met you, bro. Scraggly as hell, and of course, thank God for my glow up, bro. Because you knew me before the internet knew me like that, bro. When my grandma was posting and tagging me on Facebook and shit, bro, I had to like turn my tags off and stuff just because bro, I'm telling
Before
you,
the beard rolled in.
man,
Before the beard rolled in.
you know, maybe it's the knee injury, maybe it's the green things that be floating around sometimes around here. I don't know what it is, but maybe I didn't get to 6 foot, bro. Got to 5'10.5". So excited. But Drew Brees is this height and he's a short king. But
oh yeah,
man, it's just cool. Hopefully I don't know how the hell I'm gonna make it work going to Nashville 2 weekends in a row. I'm gonna start stripping on Lamar or something, and a wedding. But hey, and I don't know what you're doing next summer, Key, but if you around, bro,
I'm actually coming back. I should be coming back. I want to say at the end of next week. Be back in 50 County.
Hey, I can make that 45-minute drive. That general drive. Sorry, I like to keep it, general. I hear creepos on the internet and shit. Even though anybody who's been in my life knows this is a very Second Amendment apartment, so we exercise the rights.
Oh yeah.
But bro, I appreciate your time, bro. Like 45 minutes with you, bro. Out your busy schedule. I ain't really got anything else for you, man. I appreciate it. Like, hopefully I can help you with some NIL stuff. I can't give no money. I'm too broke to give some money. But if I can help promote your brand, bro, let me know. And of course, when we get to Nashville, if I'm still able to go, gotta get up with you pregame, bro.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you considering having me on the live, man.
Man, I've been talking about it since you was like, yeah, I'll do it eventually. I was like, cool. All right, my boy coming on the program. And
that's all he talks
about. In here, I don't know if you're familiar. You probably are with Bussing with the Boys, right?
Bussing with the Boys. What is that?
That's Taylor Lewan and Will Compton's podcast, John. Now, Taylor Lewan played for the Titans, first round pick out of Michigan.
Oh yeah. The big
old. They're doing tight end U right now.
Oh yeah.
But one of the producers, JP Hovey, is supposed to come on as a guest next week. So maybe tune in, maybe not.
Yeah, I'll tune in. What time?
It'll be Wednesday. We're doing Wednesday till after the week of the 14th of July to accommodate Mr. Tiger Bates, fatherhood obligations. But we normally do about 6:30. Okay. Sorry, I gotta. But cool, that's perfect time because I'm gonna have to pause the live for a second anyway. But yeah, man, I appreciate your time. And if you want to come on in the future at some point, reach out. Don't be scared. I know it's easy to get off you on IG than Snapchat because that's just rough. It's too busy. But man, I appreciate you, Key.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Man, best linebacker in the MAC.
Welcome to the season,
second team all conference.
It was nice meeting you too, Tiger Bait.
Yeah, same to you, man. And good luck on the season.
Thank you.
Go prove it,
man.
Good day. Yes, sir. Go prove it, Key. Let's go, boy.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Sir, not no boy. My bad. My dog.
You're good, man. Love you, bro.
All right, bro. Well, that was cool, bro.
Yeah.
That was cool. I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy, bro. I fuck with that heavy. Man. All right. Hey, I do have to. Oh, hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna end this hole and come right back because I want to be able to flip that and post it on YouTube.
All right, I'll drop out.
All right, I'll be.
Hey, I might not be around because I gotta go to the hospital. My mom got admitted.
Oh, your mom did?
All right, man.
All right, man. Peace and family, bro.